Hey puzzle besties, welcome back to my channel, Javi's Puzzle Odyssey. Alright guys, today we are taking a break from all the reviews, from the 9,000 piece puzzle, everything. We are taking a break from everything and we are going to get into something a little bit different, a little bit more challenging. I honestly don't know, but I got this puzzle from Five Below. I want to say last year, actually around this time, and I never did it. But it's an acrylic impossible puzzle that changes color with light, movement, and background. I don't know what I'm thinking, and I don't know how long this is going to take. However, it is only 141 pieces, so I am assuming it's not going to be that bad, right? Can't be that bad, right, guys? I'm not religious or anything, but pray for me. Because if you take a closer look at it, it changes color and it also has these weird shapes. And you guys know I suck with random puzzles, so I don't know how long it's going to take. But I'm excited to at least open it and give it a try. Will I succeed and continue? I don't know. But I'm excited for you guys to come on this crazy journey with me for this acrylic puzzle. I'm super excited. Let's do an unboxing. Let's see what the pieces look like up close, under the lighting, maybe potentially under some natural lighting, and see if the colors really change. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. Oh my goodness. What am I going to get myself into? They look so pretty though. But they feel like plastic. I know they're acrylic, but... And they're pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can see that thickness. It's like hard to tell. Maybe I'll have to take a picture. But they're pretty thick. So... I'm nervous. But I'm also excited. Look at this piece. It's like a glass. It's like broken glass. They're pretty sharp too. I would make sure I would not leave this around children. This can definitely pierce the skin. Alright, I'll keep the blackboard around. I'm going to start off on the white table doing the iridescent and see if I can get it done that way. It's only 141 pieces, so I'm not really panicking too much. But here you can see the color gradient. But I don't think there's a gradient in particular. I think depending on like the angle you move, you will see a different different colors. So far when it's all laid out, everything looks iridescent, but as I like move around, I can see the different colors that it changes to. So I think that's pretty cool. So I think what I'm going to do for now is sort out all the pieces that look like an edge, because that looks like an edge piece. And then I am going to work my way into the puzzle. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of guessing happening on this puzzle. Like I'm going to have to try to figure out where pieces go based on shape. And if they're going to fit. I don't know. Look at this piece. It's like a shark. Not really, but, or like a dinosaur or something. I don't know. But, all right. Let's get into it. I am low-key excited. I will do some check-ins throughout the video. And yeah, I'm excited. All right, guys, it's time to unbox. So just, here's the packaging. 141 pieces. It's one of those where you have to open it through here. A little pull tab thingy. But it's 10 inches by 0.12 inches or 25.4 centimeters by 0.3 centimeters. So it's a circle. So we'll open it up. Oh, look how pretty. I hope you guys can see this. Now, I don't know. I might have to use a black board to do this puzzle. But look how, wow. Ooh. So it's going to be going strictly by shapes. Let's pull the pieces out. Oh my gherkins, y'all. What's going on here? There's like a matte side and a glossy side. I don't even know if I'll be able to tell which way we're doing it. So it does change color as you like flip it, but it's crazy because in the bag they look more translucent and clear. But as you pour them out, I don't even know how I would sort this. Huh. Oh my gherkins, y'all. That is so pretty though. Now I wonder if I put it under a blackboard, if that will make a difference. I don't know if that's cheating, but I'm curious to see what happens if you put it on a blackboard. Oh my God. It just like turns gold. Oh. Wow. And if you pick it up, oh, I wonder if I'm going to have to do this on the blackboard. Now, I want to turn the lights off just to see if that makes any bit of a difference. Let's see. All right, it's going to get a little dark in here, guys. Now it looks golden. Let's see, on the whiteboard, it turns kind of like iridescent on the white background. And then on here, it's a little golden. So I wonder how I'm going to do this. Definitely going to be shape sorting as much as possible. It looks like the shapes are all completely random, but like kind of triangular. Let's turn the light back on because we're getting too much shadow here. Okay. It looks like all the pieces are kind of like triangular. Maybe I can at least sort out the edges and put the edges together and then work my way in. Oh my goodness, what am I getting myself into? All right, guys, it has been only 30 minutes and I'm already over it. I'm already over it. And I'm not going to give up just yet. I'm going to continue on, but some things I wanted to point out. So it's hard to tell if these are correct because they're not interlocking. They're kind of loose. And that's probably because it's acrylic. Like, how do you get acrylic to be fully interlocking? So that's one challenge. Then I'm facing the challenge where what side up? And as I'm touching them, they're getting like fingerprints on them. So it's hard to tell. So I'm flipping pieces, trying them out and seeing if they fit. I have the center here. And I have no idea if this is correct. And because of the acrylic, it is hard to tell. What did I get myself into? So I decided to record it. So far I spent over 35 minutes so far. Sorting was easy. Obviously, it's only 141 pieces. I took out the edges. Well, I don't even know if they're the edges. I have no idea, but I took them out anyways, and I started putting them together. So I don't know what strategy to use. I can't even talk right. That's how challenging this is. It's challenging my speech. So we're just gonna carry on. You know, this video was supposed to be a quick one. I'm like, it's gonna be a walk in the park. I thought wrong. And there is a image. So I'm wondering if this image is a key to the puzzle. I'm wondering. So if all fails, I will be using that. I don't care. Call me a cheater, but I will be using it if I need to. But for now, we'll continue to try to solve this puzzle without using the image. All right, guys. This right here was 46 minutes worth of work. And I am tired. I am exhausted, and I'm going to stop here. But I've kind of been just finding a piece and then trying to find a shape that comes after it. Now, I do reference the image. I know that's technically cheating, but I would be here all freaking day. I'm only looking at it just to see if I can see a shape here and there, just so I can kind of get going. And then when I get stuck, I look at it just like with any other puzzle. So it's even with the looking at the image when I get stuck is still challenging. So, ciao. I don't know how long this is going to take me. This was supposed to be Friday's video. This definitely going to be Friday's video. No, I don't know, but it is so tough. So, but I feel like it's going to look beautiful at the end. So, we shall see. Alright guys, it is day 2 on the Impossible Acrylic Color Changing Demon. So, pick where I left off at. I am using a reference image, and it is still incredibly tough. So, but I think I'm getting somewhere. It looks so cool, but I'm like low-key over it. But I'm going to keep pushing through. I'm going to get this puzzle done for you guys. I'm struggling for real. And looking at this image is not helping me at this point. I don't know. I'm super tired. But you can kind of see some of the pieces. Like, I was trying to find this piece. I can't find this piece anywhere. It looks confusing. Oh, yeah. I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer I could do this. I don't even know if some of the pieces I have in are correct. They feel correct. Like this one. That one right there. It looks like it goes. And everything's kind of like loose. It's so pretty. I want to finish it. There's 141 pieces. I probably have about 15 to 20 pieces. I don't know. I should count them. Right. So I have about 35 pieces. So I felt like I was trying to like work on this thing. And like see what I could find here. But like nothing fits. And when I look at the picture, it just doesn't help. Actually, I think I found something. Nope. All right, I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on trying. That's all I can do. That last section of the hyperlapse was like 40 something minutes. And I think in that 40 minutes, I've only connected like 2 or 3 pieces. Insane. I've never done a puzzle this difficult. And I'm tired. Can you guys hear the crickets? I don't know if my mic can pick that up. It sounds so peaceful. I think that's the only thing that's like relaxing me right now. I was having fun at first when I was starting to get pieces. Now I'm just like irked. And puzzling should not be frustrating. So if I'm going to continue, I'm going to go, I'm probably going to stop here. What time is it? It is still early enough for me to keep puzzling. But if it gets too crazy, I might just put an end to it and call it quits. And admire the image on the box and take this to the Goodwill or Second Ave and let somebody else have a go at it. But I'm going to try. I'm not going to give up just yet. But for my sanity, if it gets too crazy, I might call it quits. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. I'm actually going to try to do some off camera because I feel like I'm having like these long hyperlapse videos and there's nothing happening. There's like 1 or 2 pieces. So the amount of time between the pieces I'm finding, it is not significant for hyperlapse. So I think maybe I can do photos. Every time I find a piece, I could take a photo and kind of create my own little hyperlapse thingy-majiggy. So we'll see if that's possible. I just got to remember to take pictures. All right, so we'll do that. All right, guys, the puzzle is complete. I love it. It was a headache. So about the first half of the puzzle, I used this image to kind of help me find the next piece whenever I got stuck. So I kind of cheated, I guess. There's no rules. Doesn't say you can't use it, so it's okay. Whatever. But yeah, once I got halfway through it, I was able to kind of see all the pieces. And it was less pieces to look through, so that went pretty well. But yeah. I transferred the puzzle very carefully because it's very crumbly and I almost destroyed it like twice. I transferred it over this thing because I want to put it on top of a black foam board to see if the color changes. So let's check that out. Well, look at that. It just turns translucent. And like with the lighting, let's move some of the lighting out the way. You can see like a gold hue. But very interesting. It just turned translucent and kind of golden with the lighting. Let's look at the other angles. Certain angles you get certain colors, but that changed it up a lot. So I'll slide the foam board off. Try not to destroy it. Look at that. That was cool. I love it. I love it. But that is it for this video. I would not recommend unless you're looking for a real serious challenge, because that was a whole nother level. One of the most complicated puzzles I've ever worked on, ever. It was only 141 pieces, but it felt like 5,000. Now, if it wasn't for this grid on the back with like all the pieces, I probably would have given up way sooner. But since there was that to kind of help me when I got stuck, I was able to get through it. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We're almost at 700. Woo. So thank you, everyone. Please drop a comment. Let me know if you've ever tried any of these impossible puzzles. This was my first one. I got this one from Five Below for $5. And it was a pain in the you-know-what. But I'm happy I finished it. I almost gave up, but I did it. But I will see you all in the next one. It is Worlds right now, so we got to get into some speed puzzling. So I will see you guys soon. All right. Peace and love. Bye. Apparently, the image has a film on them and they peel. Hold on now. Look at the difference. Alright, so now I'm going to have to peel this whole puzzle up, because that is a big difference. I wish I would have knew that ahead of time. I don't think, it doesn't say it anywhere on the box, and there's no instructions. We're about to peel this real quick because I know this is going to look beautiful. Bear with me.